Barbie, you're beautiful. You make me feel my Barbie doll is really real. Barbie's small and so petite. Her clothes and figure look so neat. Her dancing outfit rings the bell. At parties she will cast a spell. Purses, hats, and gloves galore. And all the gadgets gals adore.
Barbie dressed for swim and fun is only $3. Her lovely fashions range from $1 to $5. Look for Barbie wherever dolls are sold.
Someday I'm gonna be exactly like you. Till then I know just what I'll do. Barbie, beautiful Barbie, I'll make believe that I am you.
I'm transforming myself into the 1959 original Barbie, so let's go. Now my base makeup is all done. I'm just going to put my hair up and get it ready to set for the hairstyle. I'm going to start with a nice, neat and tidy high ponytail and just use a bit of pomade just to get all of those little bits of flyaway away and get it that nice, slick feeling, combing it over as well. Then I'm going to use a little bit of the Sunshine Coast Pinup School setting spray because I'm going to be curl setting my ponytail and my fringe, so this spray will just help those curls be nice and bouncy. You use the 19mm silver bullet hair curler and I'm going to grab sections of my ponytail and give them a little bit of a curl just until they're hot enough to touch, and then pin them into place around the ponytail. This is also a really great style if you've got long hair and you can't be bothered to curl all of your hair. You can at least get a really cute 1950s style bouncy curly ponytail. Now time to move on to my bangs. I'm going to be curling these to give this nice retro Barbie curly bangs. I'm going to split them in half just to make them easier and use a smaller curling iron. This one is 1 centimeter, so a bit smaller than the other one, still with a prong attachment. Now I'm going to give this a curl into nice small sections, and this is also a style that's in my online course, Betty Bangs Bye Bye 11 Ways to Style Away Betty Bangs, and it's a really great way to give your fringe slightly different look. Go from the 1940s all the way to the 1980s. Betty Bangs are not as restrictive as everybody thinks they are. Just giving them a little bit of a curl and pinning them in place so that they stay nice and curled and bouncy, and then giving them a good spray with working hairspray. Makeup time! Hey! I already have my base on, so I'm going to add a bit of eyeshadow base just in a white and apply that all over my lid with a brush, and then I just smooth that out as well with my finger. It's going to be a really good base for the eyeshadow. This is Old Violet BYS palette, but it's got a really good matte white shadow, and I'm going to use that shadow to set this eyeshadow base and also have it as a first layer on the eyeshadow look. Now Barbie has this definition in her upper lid area, so to recreate this I'm going to use a BYS matte palette and pick up this taupey color, and with a fine tip brush I'm going to use it to define my upper crease, lower eyebrow bone area, so just above the crease area, just to give that little bit of definition. And now for the blue eyeshadow, I'm going to be recreating this with a Designer Makeup Tools eyeshadow palette. These are cool ones that you can pick and mix and match what colors you want. I obviously needed some blues and greens in my collection, and I'm going to be using this light blue color and just pick up as much of that pigment as I can on my flat shadow brush, and then gently work that into the lower half of my lid. I want to create a little bit of space between the blue and that contour that we did, and I'm just gradually building up that color and pigmentation until I am happy with the final result. Now I'm just using a felt tip eyeliner, and I always do a couple of lines on my hand just for my muscle memory and to check how much is left in it. And I'm going to be doing quite a thick winged eyeliner to match Barbie's look. And if you are interested in learning more about winged eyeliner and pinup makeup in general, make sure of course you check out my online course, Basic Pinup Makeup. And I'm just making sure the corners are nice and defined, and then I'm just cleaning up my under eye with some concealer, and also just setting that in with some powder as well. I also added in some lower liner as well and blending that out and bringing it into the corners. Now for the eyebrows, Barbie's are quite defined, so I'm just using some shadow and a really sharp tipped angle brush to really define and arch up my eyebrows and get them nice and defined just like Barbie's. And adding some mascara as well to finish off the eye look. You can of course add some false eyelashes as well, but I'm just opting for just a few good coats of good old mascara. And also we need those nice beautiful rosy cheeks, so a nice cheesy smile and highlighting those apples of my cheeks to give you a flushed Barbie look. This is my mum's 50th anniversary Barbie, and boy did she have a pouty, sultry lip. So to recreate this look, I am just going to be using the brush that I used for my foundation to just mute out the corners of my lips, and I'm going to underdraw my lips and make them just that little bit more pouty. I'm going to be using a lip liner pencil just in a basic red to do all the hard work for me. Of course, to get all these little tips and tricks for red lipstick, make sure you check out my online course, Basic Pinup Makeup. But I'm going to be underdrawing my lips on the corners just to give that bit more of that pouty look and filling it in with the lip liner pencil. And then going over the top with my favorite Revlon Fire and Ice lipstick and just basically coloring in the lines here and giving that nice gloss, and then defining those extra lines with a lip pencil brush. And this brush comes with a little cover so it doesn't make a mess of all my other makeup when I put it down. And then lots and lots of powder. You'll want to do a few layers of a translucent powder just to try to mattify the look as much as possible. And then our 1959 Barbie vintage look is complete. And now time for the hair. So I'm just going to take out all of my pins, and I'm just very gently lifting and fluffing those curls of my bangs up to give that little curly look, and grab little sections as well and tease them. If you don't have bangs like me and you want to recreate this look, just grab the same section that I have cut my bangs and then do a really tight poodle and pin it all into place. And of course, spray, spray, spray. I'm just going to be taking out all of the pins in my ponytail and let those curls fall down. And then you just grab a small bit of your back section of your ponytail and use that to wrap around your hair tie to disguise that, and it also gives it a really cute late 50s look. And then you're going to secure that at the base of your ponytail with a bobby pin. If you have it vertical, straight up and down, hanging up a little bit, this is really hard to explain, but it gives a little bit more volume in your ponytail. And speaking of volume, I'm going to give it a little bit of a tease just to give that nice voluminous ponytail there. Now guess what? We're not done. She has a little double ponytail thing happening. So I'm going to be using a rubber band and just a clear elastic band to add an extra double ponytail to my look. And then you can always grab a bobby pin and use that as a hook when you're working with elastic bands. And then I'm just going to pluck it out, make it nice and voluminous, and this little base bit I'm going to twirl around my fingers and spray into place. And then that is going to give you that cute little bounce and curl up, which is why we curled our ponytail in the first place. And finish it off with some Barbie earrings, and our hair and makeup look is complete. Let me know what you guys thought of the look of my 1959 original vintage Barbie hair and makeup tutorial. Let me know if you have a go at it yourself, and if you're going to see the new Barbie movie, and what your favorite all-time Barbie doll is. I'll see you next time.
Beautiful Barbie, I'll make believe that I